What are the people of the internet? Is your favorite YouTuber Kexaro? Here's my audio working. Yes, it is. Now, first off, I just want to say thank you to my patrons for helping support this video. Of course, all my money goes towards YouTube most of the time. I'm going to be stopping limiting that. But if you guys want more high quality content, do not hesitate to just leave a like and subscribe. Or if you are diligent and lovely enough to support that Patreon down in the description, not necessary, but is very, very welcome. But thank you to those two people, which is Nova and Looney. Love you guys, and let's just hop right into the video. So today's video is going to be pretty loaded. This is going to be a Q&A / talking. Now, of course, I am mainly a Zim Apex channel, but I'm going to be broadening my horizons to try and get a bigger audience. Now, the Zim Apex is a niche product, and I get a lot of views on it, and I love it, but everyone that watches my tutorials, they're just tutorials, so they don't subscribe for more content. So I need to make more content besides just Zim tutorials to get more subscribers. So hopefully we'll be able to post, once or twice a week. And if I do, one will be a Zim video, and the other one will be a random video of my choice. And this one is going to be a Q&A / podcast. And this is not going to be a podcast video. It's going to be talking about my podcast, which is going to be coming up very soon. First, I'm going to go into Q&A. Now, I asked a lot of things in my community tab. Now, my community tab, a lot of people vote in polls. But if you are one of those people that vote in the polls, make sure you guys do comment on them. And the comments really do mean a lot to me. And I do try my best to respond to every comment on my YouTube videos and in my community tab. And if I don't have a chance to comment, make sure you just try and join my YouTube chat where I can talk to you directly. Or just check me out on social medias. But I asked for Q&A, and here we are. So I have a couple questions, and I'm going to try and answer them to the best of my ability. Now, the first one is from Yibber. This guy, I love you, man. Thanks for the support, but I still don't know how to say your name, so you gotta help me out with that. But his comment says, what state do you live in? Now, the state that I live in is east. It's next to, New York. I live in New York. Sometimes I go to New York City, but I mostly live in upstate New York. So I'm just gonna say I don't live far away from New York City, but I don't live close. It's about an hour and a half, 2 hour drive. So yeah. And then the next question is from King Andy, and that is, do you play any sports? Now, when I was younger, I did play football, and I do currently play basketball. But I stopped playing football, I think, 3 or 4 years ago, and that was just the fact that I had a concussion. I was a running back, and I guess, I don't remember the play exactly, but I was running towards the sideline, and the play was over, I was out of bounds, and I got hit out of nowhere, hit my head, with my helmet on, of course, into one of the benches, and I was just knocked out clean cold, so concussed. I was concussed, and after that, finished the season, and I was done. It wasn't fun to me anymore. It was just too aggressive, and I was still in a younger league, but those kids took it way too serious, trying to injure other kids on purpose, stepping on hands with cleats on, and it just wasn't for me. But I do love the sport, still watch the sport. Go Pack, go! Even though we had a bad season this year, but yeah, I do still love football, basketball, all that stuff. But rec leagues and stuff like that, I don't play I play for basketball. But for football, I don't play any with shoulder pads anymore because of that incident. And I would rather stay mentally sound than just have a little bit of fun. You know what I mean? Next question is from Chanka, and he says, what is the origin of your name? Now, the Kexaro name I've had by itself, I've had for I think a year and a half now. I started off as Kexaro Plays. And I was a Let's Play channel originally, but the appeal of it just went away for me, and I obviously stopped doing that because I don't do Let's Plays now. But I lost the plays because I wanted to drift away from the Let's Plays and stuff like that, and I just dropped to Kexaro. Now, the meaning of Kexaro is weird how it came about. It literally doesn't mean, well, it means something, but it doesn't mean anything. It's not like it's my name. It's my full name, and my name is probably out there already, but I'm sure that I explained the origin of my name in a previous video. So if someone can find that, then that would be great. It's in I think it's one of my room tours. I'm pretty sure it's in one of my room tours where I explained the origin of my name. Now, if one of you guys could find that would be amazing. But if we can't find it by the time my next video drops, then I'll say my name, and that's what the origin of Kexaro is. It's literally my name. But I didn't have a lot of questions. I got 8 likes on it, and if it was a poll, I'd have around 80 responses. So I know a lot of people saw it, but a lot of people didn't comment. I only have 4 comments, and 2 comments were about the Zim, and it was more of a personal. But let's see if I have any more comments. Let's see. And this one is from Yibber again, and he says, Yibber. How do you get the money to purchase all of your equipment? I'm pretty sure I explained this too, and essentially it's just work. I worked at a summer camp during the summer, and it's from September last year rather, September 2018 to November 2018, I worked at a orchard. So I was able to acquire or accrue currency by working. You know, none of it's just handed to me. The only thing that's handed to me was this microphone. It was a Christmas gift. But everything else in my room, almost everything else in my room, I've bought myself. The PC, PSVR, all that stuff on the back wall that's over here, or on the bookshelf that you guys see. Most of the stuff on the wall I've bought. It's all your boy. I don't even want to calculate how much I've spent so far. It's kind of scary. All right, let's see if I have any questions. A lot of questions are from the Zim, but I don't want to answer those because it doesn't seem fun to me. I get those questions all the time. So this one is from Defying, and this one is, how old are you? I'm currently 16 years old, and if you don't know that, my PSN is literally Kexaro 2002, and Kexaro is my username that I had from 2007 or 8 when I first got the PS3, and Kexaro. Kexaro is my initials. Kexaro is my full name, using the initials, adding an extra letter from the second letter in my 3 names. So there's a little hint. How old are you? How old am I? I am 16 though. Yep, 16, 2002. This one is from the Phantom of Blood, and this question is, how long have you been using Zim products and gaming in general? Now, of course, I wanted to step away from the Zim, but this is kind of a two answer question. And the first one was, how long have you been using Zim products? And I literally got mine in March. Was it March? I believe it was the week before release. I got it early, not from the developers themselves, but from a different company that had them. But I got it the week before release, and that's how long I've been using the Zim. Whenever it came out, March or April. I think it was March though. And the second question is on gaming in general. I've been gaming since I was a kid. My dad had a PS2 and a original one, but the PS2, I believe he had Madden 1996 or 1999, some Madden 1999 or some Madden 90 something, and we played it a lot, and it was honestly really fun. But I just remember the players glitching through each other and stuff like that. But it really was a fun game, and I had a lot of quality time with him spending that. But I can't wait to play with him in Madden 19, because from the games he used to play when I was a kid to me now when I'm basically a teenager, the quality, the graphics, the gameplay has totally improved, and Madden 19 looks almost lifelike compared to the games that we used to play, which was John Madden's 1996, whatever, blah blah blah. But I really can't wait to play with him in that one, and we're gonna see how that goes. But that, I've been gaming pretty much my whole life. And another question, with a lot of Zim questions, I'm skipping over those because of course I don't want to do those. This one is from, please give subs so I can flex on my lonely friends. And this one was, why did I start a YouTube channel, and who encouraged me? Whoa. Why did I start a YouTube channel? Well, I started my YouTube channel, it says in 2016 of January. It was January 16, 2016. And I have 100,000 total views on my channel. That's crazy. But January 2016, I do remember this briefly. I know that, okay, actually let me do my research real quick. Hold up. All right, so Far Cry Primal came out in February 23rd, 2016. I made my channel January 16th. So I was hyped about the game, and during that time I was watching Uncharted. Rad Brad was my favorite channel. Now I don't really watch Let's Plays. All the content I really watch on YouTube is myself, and everything else is literally just myself, PewDiePie, and then everything else is The Office and stuff like that on Netflix. But I was into Let's Plays, and I was looking at the Elgato. I was looking at a bunch of products, and I finally got the Elgato HD60. Now, looking back at it compared to the capture card I have now, that one was terrible. But the one I have now is amazing. But anyways, I bought a capture card, and I had a blue snowball that I bought for my friend for $40. And I just started making Let's Plays. I used Canva to create thumbnails, and it was just amazing. Sony Vegas 13 that I stopped using Sony Vegas 13 literally in the middle of last year when I switched to Sony Vegas 15. But Sony Vegas 13, Canva, and I just started making Let's Plays, cranking them out. And I didn't even use my Elgato at first. I used the Share Factory on PlayStation. And I just had a grand old time. No views. My first 10 subscribers were all family and myself. But I really just had a grand old time. And I forgot the question. But yeah, I just had a grand old time just posting whatever I want. So that is when I started my channel. And I believe there was a second question in conjunction with that one. And who or what encouraged you? So yeah, Rad Brad, PewDiePie. That was when PewDiePie was in his heyday, I guess, because that was before the bridge controversy. And it was basically just PewDiePie messing around, you know, the GOAT songs, him playing horror games, just him with the heart monitor in the top left corner. It was just a classic old PewDiePie. And I mean, that's not really the classic old PewDiePie, but it is pre-bridge. But it was just a good time for YouTube. YouTube wasn't broken thanks to Logan Paul, and it was just really a good time. And the Rad Brad was on a streak. He was just going crazy, and I wanted to do it. Of course, my quality wasn't up to par with his, but I still had fun recording, and I did get a little bit of subscribers. I think I reached 150 naturally. And then once I got to 300 was when I started making more face content, you know, reactions and stuff like that. And then from then to now, it's just 2K, and then finally the Zim. But that's it. So I think I answered a lot of questions today, to be honest. A lot of them are about the Zim, but I really don't want to answer Zim questions. I don't think I have any more. But let's see. No, I really don't think I have any more questions. So now over to the second portion, which is going to be my podcast. So I am creating a podcast. Now the podcast is going to be, I think, either weekly or basically every other week, so twice a month. And we're just talking about video games, YouTube, whatever. Now how I want to do this is I want to do it something different. I want to have a bunch of subscribers talk to me, and it's going to be probably a 30-40 minute long video. And people can react to it, talk about it in the comment section. We can just have a community, just talk about games. So if you'd like to be in a podcast, stay tuned for my next episode. Stay tuned for my next regular video, not my Zim video, my next regular video, and I'll be talking about the podcast and everything about that then. And essentially, just leave a comment if you'd like to be in it. Leave a comment with some topics for the podcast. And yeah, so join a Discord, which is going to be where the podcast is held. And yeah, just join the Discord down below, and leave some topics either in the Discord itself or just in the description. But I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much. Thanks to my patrons. If you'd like to join and become a patron, everybody that joins my Patreon this month of January will get 2 free graphics, despite which tier you're in. So if you're in the $10 tier, you'll get 2 graphics. If you're in the $5 or the $1, you'll get 2 free graphics. So 2 free thumbnails or anything like that of your choice, which I usually do charge people for. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and watch all your boys' ads so I can get some ad revenue. But I love each and one of you guys. See you guys in the next episode. Thank you to these people that's going to pop up at the end, and I'll see y'all later. Peace out.